Well, hello man cavers, what are we doing today? I couldn't wait no longer. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. I thought, let's get out on the little bench, see if we can unseize this BSA. Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So, here we are, folkettes and folks. We need to see, once I've picked my WD-40 up, if we can get this bad boy to bits and unseized. So we're going to take the tank off, the cowling off, pop the head off, and just see what that's like in the cylinder. Going back to my last video, I did actually spray some WD down there about 2 weeks ago when I first got this. Oh, carburetor primer is still free. Anyhow, I got more hope this is coming to bits than I did that Villiers. I was not hopeful at all on that Atom engine. But this one, I'm a little bit more hopeful that she will actually come to pieces. So I'm just going to give all the little screws and bolts of WD up. Ooh, that fuel tap looked crusty. And hopefully this one will come to bits without ringing off. So we've got, oh, there's another screw under there. Look, 1, 2, 3. There's not one there, it's missing. These two there. That'll do. Right, will all this come undone? And can I get to that screw past the exhaust? See that little screw down here? Can I get into that with that exhaust there, or is that exhaust going to be in our way? Because we're at a heck of an angle. Wow, look at that. Look at that, it's coming. Don't tell me I can do it with my fingers. Not quite. Oh, we're into it from this angle. Look at that. Yeah. I have my pot to put all my screws in so we don't lose nothing. Well, that's that one out. There isn't one there. I like to start with the tricky ones that I like to give me trouble first. Wow, look at that. I say, that Villiers, I could just tell by the look of it that was not going to come undone. This, on the other hand, is looking very promising. So I've said it before and I'll say it again, old stuff normally always come to bits. Well, look at that. I can't believe how easy these screws are undoing here. Look at that. I was dreading these little screws, and they're actually coming nicely. Right, let's get you back around here. Let me shut the door, that's blowing. There we go. Right, can we? Have we got a plug socket? I have a Imperial adjustable here. We have actually had this plug out, haven't we? Because we put WD-40 down it, if you remember. Cool. Threads are a little bit tight on this, but I'm just putting it down to that being in there for years. Alright, there's our sparkulator. Say, hasn't been cleaned. Doesn't look bad at all. Putty in the little tub. Now then, will these come undone? Before that, fuel tank. That's a brass pipe on there. So I want to try and undo that. Wow, look at that. Quite often these old brass unions get seized. Look at that. This engine is really playing ball, isn't it? There we go, that's our fuel pipe out of the way. So 4 bolts and we should be able to get this tank off. hopefully. Then we can get the cover off, then we can get the head off. And I've got a socket what don't quite fit. There's one tank bolt. No, this one fits perfect. There we go, look at that. Look at that. Will these undo? Oh yes. So guys, what do you think I should do with this engine? Obviously we're going to get it running. Should I go full restoration and paint? Or should I just clean it within an inch of its life and give the tin work and the tank an oily rag? Because I do like that original decal still on either end of the tank. Look, we've still got an original BSA decal, and the tank has got no dents at all. It's pretty much perfect condition. Personally, I think it's a shame to paint it, but this channel is for you guys, so what do you want? One of my total sand downs and respray, or just clean the heck out of it and give it a good oily rag? You decide. Bloop it in the comments. Let's unclip this HT lead. That's out the way. Excellent stuff. Yeah, our cover look like. Look at that. What we got in there? Well, we have some debris in there. But I've seen a lot worse. The lovely, even the little bit of tin work what's that on this side is right. That isn't actually that bad. I have seen a lot worse. It's not that blocked. The coolant fins are surprisingly clean. I have a sneaky feeling this is going to be a very, very good little engine. But it's just a sneaky feeling. I've been wrong many times, and I will probably be wrong again. But I just get a sneaky feeling this is going to be a good one. Alright, let's see if we can bump these off. Cool. Bit tight, but most people would have used a windy gun there, wouldn't they? You know what I mean? Most people cheat and get the rattle guns out. But this is man cave and we don't have a rattle gun to hand. These head bolts are very, very tight. But I'm just going to crack them off one at a time so we don't overstress the head. Right, they're all cracked. We want a bit of WD around them. Give it a little bit of hope, so hopefully the WD will just go down them cracked threads a little and make this process a tad easier. There we go. What the bag? That socket's all on the floor. That ain't even the right one. Trust me, to drop the socket I want. You know why? The extension ain't got the little ball bearing in it. Have I got another extension in this box? I have a shorter one. Does that hold on to the socket? Yes, it does. Right. Oh, they're coming nicely now. Now we need to remember that the two extended head bolts are the furthest ones out, look. Because the hottest part of the cylinder head is always going to be this back half. And I'll tell you for why, because that's where the valves are. And your head is always the hottest around the exhaust valve. So, there we go. So yes, I'd be really interested to know what you guys would like me to do with this. Whether you want full restoration. I mean, we are going to have the sump off at some point, but today I just want to free it up. I suppose we could pop the engine off the sump today. But I just want to have a look in this cylinder, because I think with a block of wood and a slight tap from a hammer, this will come free. I know I was a bit aggressive on that Villiers, but I kind of knew that engine was beyond repair before I even started on it. I had a sneaky feeling. Trust your gut, fellas. When your gut tells you something, it's normally right. Yeah. Well, that's all our head bolts out. Will the head come off? Whoa. Oh! Well, there's our head. We can certainly reuse that gasket. Nothing wrong with that gasket. Oh, you need a new gasket. Rubbish. These old copper gaskets, I've reused them hundreds of times before. Well, I am really impressed. Look in there. It's actually surprisingly good. And the valves, look how clean the valves are. They look quite impressive, if I'm honest. So we're going to give it a little more juice later. We'll just put a little bit more WD in that cylinder. Right, now I'm on the flywheel, I've got a little tiny bit of rock. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's all it needed. That is all it needed, look. It just needed gripping on the flywheel and turning. There we go. Wow, look at that. No longer seized. Would you absolutely believe it? Live on camera as well. No tapping of that piston needed. Can you see what is going on though? We have a stuck valve, look. This one's working. This valve, not working. Show you how we fix that. Put a bit of WD around the valve stem. Squirt a bit in there. Hammer him shut. There you go. Sticky valve sorted, look. Just a tiny bit stuck. Oh, I am really looking forward to this engine. It is going to be phenomenal. The reason I'm not going too in depth for this video here is because this is like the new man cave workshop and I have very limited tools. All I have is what's in my box. I don't have an air compressor here. There you go. Look at that. We've got a reduction gear on here. That's why I can spin it quick. There we go. So yeah, I have very limited tools here, which is why for today we can't take the flywheel off, because I have a feeling I'm going to need a windy gun for that. So we can't check for spark either. But we have her unseized, which I am really, really happy about. Let me get a rag and just wipe all that off so we can have a closer look. So here we are, back with a rag. let's just spin him round so you guys can get a better see. There. Let me zoom in a little so you guys can see what we're looking at. There we go. Let's just give this a little clean up and see exactly what we are looking at and how clean that cylinder is. Let me wipe that cylinder out, get all that rust and debris out of there. There. Yeah. And we are just going to wipe around the inside of the valves just to get any loose out of them. What the hell going on with my cloth? Here we go. Let's get him pulled taut. There we go. Surprisingly clean. Let's have a go around this inlet valve. This just wipes the valve and the seat down so I can have a quick look in there and see if it's pitted or damaged. But I can pretty much tell you straight away, this engine's good. This engine is going to be absolutely fine. I can just tell. Yep, she's going to be absolutely fine. She's fine. We've got a little bit of rust coming out of this exhaust valve. I might have to bring a little bit of lapping compound back down and just lap them valves in, but generally this engine is going to be good as gold. I know there isn't going to be a spark, so I'm not even going to bother. Shall we put a plug on the H2? There isn't going to be a spark. You just know that. It's going to need the points cleaning. 100%. We're going to have to clean these points. But I suppose some of you are still curious as to, well, has it got a spark, Adam? Who knows? I was going to say something like, I'll show my backside in Woolworth's window if it has got a spark, but I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to make silly juvenile claims. But I'm pretty sure, no, it's not going to have a spark. Pretty confident on that. I can turn it over quickly on the floor on this reduction. No. Is there an on and off switch on this at all? Nothing on the back plate, is there? That's the engine. No, there's the engine kill button. It is literally a button. No. 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 I didn't think there'd be any sort of spark there. But I'm not remotely concerned about that. It will purely be the points. Need the old lady's nail file tickling in them. That will be it. Ah. There we go. Or we have a duff plug, but I'm not going to say duff plug. I'm going to say flywheel off, points. But like I said, I'm on skeleton tools here, so I can't really go any further than this today, but it's a nice little 20-minute video, which I hope you guys will enjoy. Yeah, I've got to get that flywheel nut undone, and that's going to require a windy gun. definitely going to require a windy gun. But you see how easy she unfreed herself. Yeah. No ridge on that cylinder at all. None whatsoever. Let me get a little bit of oil to put down them cylinders. Cylinders? Cylinder. Alright, here we go. This is just the 3-in-1. Why 3-in-1? Because it's extremely light. It's a lot lighter than motor oil. And it'll run down beside them and coat that cylinder lovely. There we go. There we go. Look at that. There you go. That's now coating that cylinder lovely. We'll squeeze a bit through there onto the valve stem. Whoops, a daisy, my lid come off. Dear oh dear. There you go. There we have it. There we go. There's our cylinder coated in lovely oil. Just rub him round the inside there. There we go. Right, so I don't lose any bits, I'm just going to plonk the head back on this thing. That'll keep all the dust and debris out. And hopefully save on the old girl till we're ready to come to it. But she is free. Shall we just pop the head on and see if we've got any compression? Why not? Why not? Right, here we go. We wipe our head gasket down just to get any grit off it. I love these old brass head gaskets, very reusable. Our head, the mating surface is clean as a whistle because this hasn't got the old asbestos gasket where bits of gasket stick to it. You don't have none of that. There we go. So our big bolts come out of there, didn't they? If you remember. Come on, there we go. Marvellous. Alright, let me get this button down. There we go. Just cracking these head bolts down. There we go. One about 65 foot-pound. Let's get the more accurate governor on here. Click, click, torqued. 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 Alright, that's them three torqued. Let's get our sparkulator back in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can feel compression straight away. Hear that? Oh yeah, we got compression. We have compression, I can feel it on my thumb. You're not going to have compression like you do on a modern diesel on this. It's a BSA, they're really low compression, all these old engines are. None of them are loaded with compression. But there you go. We'll see if we've got anything. See what we sound like. Come on. Cool. Yep. Yep. Oh, we have compression. Excellent stuff. There you go. There is the BSA freed up. So yes, do your comments. What you think. You see yourself just how easy she unfreed. It was a little turn on that flywheel. There's our compression. Cool. Yep. She's got compression. In fact, this engine runs this way. Yep, there's our compression. Yep, she got good compression. There it goes. There you go. Perfect. So yes, there we go. Our BSA is free with our reduction box. How many reduction is that? Notch at the top. Cobweb there. Let's see what we got. 1 revolution. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. There we go. Notch at the top. Cobweb there again. So we have a 6-to-1 reduction box on there. So for every 6 revolutions this turns 1. Very good stuff. That'll be ideal for running a pump on a rally. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this little engine. Anyhow, I'm going to go stop waffling on. And I will see you guys next time. BSA. Right, bye-bye for now. Ha-ha! I love it.